Hi, hey everybody, welcome back. Gonna be honest, it's a pretty sad one. It's a pretty sad day because Honorary Hardcore Season 4 is officially over, and it sucks, you know? The reason why it's grayed out and everything like that, I'll get to in a second, but for now I'm just gonna play in another world right now just for fun, kind of get some background gameplay and keep myself occupied while I talk here. But yeah, it really sucks. You know, things happen, and there was nothing I could really do about it, but there's a couple reasons why it's happening. And Honorary Hardcore Season 4 isn't necessarily gone, but it's doing the little loading screen of death where the world won't load unless I delete, re-upload data from the cloud, and then I have to delete the world in the game, make a new world with the exact same seed that's like vanilla, and then copy the saved data onto the new vanilla world to convert it into my world to get it to start up. And it's just a long process, so to speak, and I don't really feel like fidgeting around with save data and all that for 2 hours every time I want to start my world. And another thing is the world is way too big. You know, even after, we made it to a year, I still didn't die. I never died in that world, but I still have to move on, obviously. And the main thing is that the world is too big. Me and my friends who I occasionally let play on the world with me, we explored maybe over 100,000 blocks in every direction, and can't be doing that. That's bad. It's a no-no. We can't be doing that. So, yeah. And as you might know, Minecraft just released their latest live, and it contained within it the Pale Garden biome. And as I said already, we've already loaded too much of the world to render in a Pale Garden biome, meaning we wouldn't even have the possibility to venture far enough without completely corrupting the world at trying to find one when the update releases. So another reason I'm restarting is I want to access all updates in the next world. And I wouldn't be able to do that unless I restarted, which I am. So, yeah. Lot of little annoying and necessary reasons of why a restart is required, but it won't be so bad. It won't be as bad as what I'm thinking. I can get to and kill the Ender Dragon and get an Elytra. The Elytra is the only thing that I really worry about getting every time when starting a world, but I can get that done in like 8 hours of playtime. But yeah, it just, again, it's a sad time, and it sucks. And it's happened before where the world has just gotten way too big to like work properly or even load at all, and then it's a whole process to get it, you know what I mean? It's just, so to combat and compromise with the fact that there's a new update coming out, a fresh restart is required, because I would try to load onto the world and show you, but the world file size is just so large that if I try to load it, it'll just crash the game unless I close out and do all the save data, refreshing and stuff that I talked about. So we don't want to be doing that. But yeah, it's necessary to restart because of future updates that'll be coming out, and it'll be nice to get a fresh start. Another reason is that a lot's happened in my life recently, and I feel like I need a fresh start anyway. And the Lush Lands project is just going to take way too long if I continue doing what I'm doing. The Lush Lands, I think I would be able to get the Lush Lands done in like maybe 3.5 to 4 years, but I just think that's too much time to be working on one thing. I'd like to find a world with a smaller Badlands biome to cover, so it wouldn't take as long, and that's another thing. But yeah, there's just a couple reasons, a couple little reasons here and there why I should restart, but yeah. That's all from me, though. I just want to let you guys know that Honorary Hardcore Season 4 has officially come to an end, retiring the world, and yeah, it's officially over. It's going into retirement. Actually going to quickly close out and do the necessary thing real quick. It sucks that I can't load onto it and say goodbye because it hurts, you know? It was 1.2 gigabytes, the file size, but because of my recent fiddling around with the data and all that stuff, it's now 953 because I tried to shrink it down, and I successfully did it, and I was able to launch the world like 2 times after messing with it for like an hour, but other than that, it's just not worth it. It's really not worth it, man. So, yeah. It's gonna suck, you know. A couple of my friends are gonna be really mad and upset about it, but it's necessary. It's required. I can't sit here and fidget, especially when I want to stream. I can't sit here and mess around with it for like 2 hours on end and then only be able to stream for like 4, and then, you know what I mean? It's just not worth it. So a fresh start is necessary, and we're gonna try to roll for a good seed on the next world, on the next live stream. We'll roll for the seed live for Season 5. But, yeah. I will keep the save data on the cloud of this world if I can eventually get it back one day. Successfully get it to load one day. But for now, I have to do the necessary thing, which is, unfortunately, say goodbye. And it hurts, too. And I know it doesn't sound like it, but trust me. You know, I'm hurting about this one because, you know, this is the first world where I've made it to a year without dying on camera. You know, like I said, I had my 3.5-year Honorary Hardcore world, my first one ever. That was before I even came up with the name Honorary Hardcore, like the official name. I just, like, assumed it was still hardcore because I would just put it on hard, and then I deleted it when I died, and I just assumed it was regular hardcore. But no, I just invented the regular name later on down the road. But yeah, I didn't play in that world on camera or on stream at all, and I got to 3.5 years. And like I said, this is the first year-long world on camera. And it sucks to say goodbye because it just reached a year anniversary too, but I'm going to stop stalling. I know I'm stalling a lot. It's just hard, so let's get it over with. Alright. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in Honorary Hardcore, Season 5. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Peace out.